They're going to take the top part of the cupola and the weather vane off today.
Do you know when they're doing that?
They're working on it now. So within the next hour, it should be removed. We've got a lot of people in this town that put a lot of stock in our history. And I do as well, and I understand where they're coming from. These are the roots of Orange County. You know, this is the place that it started, and I don't think you want to destroy your history. I don't think that's a good thing. A little bit of history on the courthouse. This thing was started construction in 1847 and finished construction in 1850 for just something over $14,000 is what the whole building cost. The clock up there was actually donated by the citizens of Paoli to have that timepiece right here in the middle of town. And this is obviously a focal point for Orange County. We had an EF1 tornado that went through. That's what created the damage up here. They went right through the middle of town here. As you can see, there's two buildings that had to be taken down right across the street. This old courthouse is blessed, I think. We didn't have a broken window, not one broken window. I mean, it's just totally amazing. I mean, we had damage to the chimneys and it knocked the clock tower askew. The entire foundation for the clock tower has to be rebuilt. Once we make this repair and shore it up and the reinforcing we're going to do, we're also going to do reinforcing on the chimneys. There's 8 of those that'll go back up there. They're going to be reinforced as well because they've been down before in high wind events. Mm-hmm. So we're hoping this repair will make this thing good for another 150 years.
We hope, we hope.
This project itself is approved for about $1.5 million. As you can see, it's pretty labor intensive, and it got some pretty expensive machinery here to make this move. This building's also going to get a brand new copper roof, and that's a pricey item as well. That's I believe the contract price on that was $240,000 just for the roof. So when it's all said and done, it'll be all shiny and have a nice copper glow to it.
So the preparatory work that you had to do to get ready to do the cupola and the weather vane, what all went into that?
We putting in all the rigging, putting steel underneath of that wood that had been burnt previously, and then bracing all that up to make sure that the dome stayed intact once we got it lifted in the air. So that's been most of the prep work. And this morning it was a matter of removing the sprinkler line, the fire suppression system, and then cutting off the 8 existing support posts, and then getting everything shackled up and around the weather vane, and that was pretty much it.
Any difficulties there?
No, just 1 or 2 posts had some embedded nails in them that gave us a little trouble, but other than that, it was fine. Flew off the way we expected.
Go ahead and talk about working high up with the crane and doing the removals.
It's just communicating with the operator, make sure everybody's aware of their hand signals and how to contact the operator, you know, and working high. You got to watch every move that you make to make sure it's a safe move.
Does the crane have some way of weighing the
Yes.
payload, so you know exactly how much it weighed?
That dome weighed 3,000 pounds.
Yeah,
That was dead even, 3,000 pounds.
right at it.
Yeah.
We like to say that we try to make the difficult look easy. We are the Glenroy Construction Company. We're the general contractor out here. Our team, I think, did a very excellent job today.
And you're an Indiana company.
We are based in Indianapolis. Have been since 1945. We are certainly blessed to have the finest craftspeople in the industry, I think. Subs, R.H. Marlin, that provided the crane, operated the crane. Scaffold King put in the scaffold. Brody Campbell is doing the masonry work, and Henry Smither Roofing is doing the roofing work. We're always honored to work on structures like this, especially in these great Indiana towns. 10 years ago, we took the statue down at Top Monument Circle to be refurbished, and this was similar to that. It is always humbling to me to work on historic structures like this, to think of the number of people that came before and the hands that have worked on this. It's the first time that this dome has sat on the ground in over 170 years, and we hope it's the last for another 170 years or so.
Be looking forward to getting the bell and the original clock works out and all the original clock counterweights.
Well, Bill, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate your time.
All right. I'm glad it went well.
All right. Thanks, sir.
All right.